Welcome back to Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection for the Sony PlayStation Portable. I'm the only Python 4 in a slice of gaming. So here we have, after we beat the final boss, what happens now? I hope the moon leaves us once and for all. You think that guy sent it away for us? Just before the whole thing fell apart? I never imagined that the crystals were created for that purpose. What does this mean for the future of our crystals? Especially the one behind us, watching us right now. It's not a matter of the crystals themselves. They are a tool, just like my sword or our magic. I have several questions about this. Great. Oh, there we go. I was just gonna say, is that it? But well, here's is what everybody's up to now that that whole ordeal is over. Like how Izzy is there too. The crystals has returned, and in one piece, no less. With this in order, our people can finally concentrate on rebuilding our proud nation. Leonora, as of this day, you are to stand officially amongst our ranks.
I thank you so much. If I may, however.
What? What did she ask to do instead, I wonder?
There you are. The Elder wants to see you.
He's woken up.
He sure has.
Palom, you've returned.
Elder, what were you thinking? You know you're not young anymore.
Palom.
It's quite alright, Borum. He only states the truth. I was wondering, Palom, have you made a decision about your sage training quite yet?
I can come later.
Huh?
Come on, you know as well as I do how helpless Messiah would be without me.
As long have I awaited those words.
Elder.
From this day forward, I leave Messiah in the hands of you both.
What?
Elder, you couldn't. We're all still unprepared for the job.
Oh, you'll be fine as long as the two of you are together. Black and white, darkness and light, male and female. Your differences are exactly why I'm sure you will lead us along the right path.
This seems like a terrible decision. These aren't your last words or anything, are they?
Palom, what are you...
Oh, you cheeky fool, back to training with you.
Sure thing. Just don't kneel over on us yet, hey, Elder?
Palom.
Sir, a visitor from Troyos here.
Oh? Leonora.
If you're looking for me to teach you something, then I'm afraid you're out of luck. You've got everything you need.
I understand that.
So why'd you come here then? What about the Epops and everything?
I gave it up.
What?
Why, Leonora? There are a lot of Epops trainees in Troya. Most of them much more suited for the post than I am.
So what are you gonna do now?
I thought I would start on a journey towards becoming a sage.
Are you serious?
What? Is it so strange? Not at all.
I'll give you all the help you need.
Really?
Of course. Good for you, Porum. I'm kind of a creep, by the way. Well, whatever. I guess I'll be babysitting you for a while longer.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I thought he was gonna smack her across the face. I was like, what are you doing? It's just the hand was up all of a sudden.
Well, I'll be. So that's what the crystals were made for.
Yes, Father.
It's all over my head anyway.
What? I could try explaining it to you again if you like.
If you ask me, we dwarves aren't meant to sit around all day pondering the mysteries of the world. We should keep it simple, you see? And I don't see why we shouldn't protect our crystals the way we always have.
Maybe you're right.
Luca!
Mid! Who? Oh yeah, right.
Ah, there you are. My grandson won't stop whining about how much he wanted to see you, so...
Well, perfect. Come to the Falcon.
Whoa, what? Already?
Come on.
Oh, say, that makes good sense there.
This was just a little something I picked up while examining the new Wales engine. I need to do something about this part here, though. How about this?
Wow,
I don't know what you did, but that was great.
haha, that's my boy.
If there's anything you need, Sid, do not hesitate to let me know.
Well, we could really use some crewmen, actually. Laleho! His Majesty is free right now. Alright.
I'll be happy to help out.
Oh, Father, you wouldn't understand anything about this ship. I was talking about your bodyguards.
Nariho!
How many times do we have to tell you it's Laleho? Laleho. moon is gone, and our wind crystal is safe once more. I wonder though, now that we know the crystal's true nature, can things ever truly be the same? Well, what difference does it make? People pride to the crystals because crystals are always there for them. They're a unifying force. Everyone wants to help protect them and take care of them. Makes sense. I could not have stated it better. No need to compliment me. That's just how my husband put it. Speaking of his master Yang, where is he right now? Training, of course, with Ursula. My, it's strange to think back when Yang treated Ursula like a rare, fragile jewel. I think my silly husband has said it best himself. How can I believe in my people's future if I cannot even believe in my own daughter? I told you I was not going to go easy.
Yes, Master.
Is that the best you can do?
No, Master. I'm not done yet.
Well, I suppose Babul has its own honor to uphold as well. I kind of forgot the voice I gave him forever ago. Good old Damsian. Now that Edward's back, everything is great and again, I guess. So the crystal is the same as always? Indeed. I cannot help to think that all crystals are different. Different from all the other crystals the Creator has made. How so, my lord? Our nation believes in this crystal, yes, but it would have taken more than that to recover this light. Are you suggesting that the crystal itself is evolving too? Perhaps it has responded to the evolution we ourselves carry in our own hearts. I would like to believe that, anyways. Your Majesty! There you are. Ah, and Harley, too. What is it, Chancellor? Have you obtained the material we were discussing earlier? Harley?
Yes, my lord. I have made all the necessary arrangements.
As I would expect. Then, Your Highness... Anna, Tella, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you both.
What a loser.
That would be the discussion that they would be having right now.
Your Highness!
Where is His Young Highness? He left just a moment ago, sir.
What? Again? Where?
I'm afraid he didn't say, sir. He simply stated he was going out on patrol.
What was that? Oh, just when we almost completed renovating the castle. I fear His Young Highness might have fallen into his habit of slipping off unannounced once more.
Master. All's clear in Fabul.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary in the underworld either.
Choya's crystal is the same as always.
Nothing to report from Miss Sadia either. Good work, everyone. You're free to go. Go and live your life as you wished for. Then we'll continue to serve as your shadows, Master.
Until your next orders come.
Whenever you are in peril, just call for us. We'll be there.
We are Elven Stindigard, and we will be that way forevermore. Whatever, people.
Yes, Master.
Thank you for your kind words.
I bid you farewell.
Until the next mission. Oh, little Maynard. Cool.
What? Don't say what. You're supposed to say yes. Yes? Right. Doesn't that sound better? Ah. You. Rydia. What is it?
It's been quite a while.
Your Majesty and the Queen. This certainly is a fine place, is it not? I'm glad to see you both in good spirits, but what brings you here so suddenly?
Well, we just realized if you were not able to visit us, then we could at least do what we could do was visit you.
So,
I apologize, Rydia.
who are they? My parents. Say hello to them, please. Good afternoon.
Hello there. Nice to meet you.
She looks quite a bit like you were when you were a child, Rydia.
Wow.
Edge! Hey, Kur.
You're late.
Sorry. Kinda hard to find free time when you got a country to run.
Ah, Master Edge.
He's the one who suggested we pay you a visit, Rydia.
What? We're gonna play all day today.
Sure. No magic though, okay?
Okay. Edge, thank you.
And the last place on the agenda to visit. A place where everything got started. Ready, Theodore? No training wheels this time, I hope. Of course not. Huh? One last battle, for old time's sake. Let's go, Dad! Cecil, you just took down the creator. What's going on with you? I'm gonna show you everything that I'm made of. take you down. Wait, what? That was weird. He hit by one before, I thought, didn't he? You know what'd be really sad if I died during this fight? That'd be like the saddest thing ever. That's enough.
Caine!
I'm your squad captain, starting today.
Oh, yes, Captain. I'll be counting on you, Caine. He's my kid for me.
Try not to be too rough on him.
That depends on what Theodore wants.
Where's Golbez in all this, by the way? I'll be just fine, Captain.
I wonder how he's doing these days.
Golbez?
Yes.
Golbez being the odd one out this time. Are you sure you want to go?
I am.
Do you think Vasoya is still alive?
Would anyone on that moon still be in one piece, for that matter? I don't know. That is why I must go there at once.
Golbez.
Farewell.
Maybe meet again, Golbez.
Theodore.
Someday, somewhere.
Theodore, thank you.
Do you really think this was in the Red Wings' best interest? Not upgrading our airship one bit? We have a royal decree, Luca. We are to disarm the airship and never rearm them again. Seems like such a waste, but that certainly sounds like a rule that Cecil would come up with. We're ready whenever you are, Captain.
Good.
Our destination, Captain?
Around the world. We are off on a reconstruction support mission to every nation in the land.
Really, Captain?
Does this look like a pleasure cruise to you, Theodore? Did Biggs and Wedge teach you nothing?
I'm sorry, sir. Where are we headed first?
Damsian, Edwards procured some building material for us.
Roger.
Off we go, Theodore.
Yes, Captain. I like how this ending is very much like how the first game started, with them, you know, landing the airship at Baron, except it's reversed because they're leaving Baron. It's just kind of a weird touch. Well, that's the After Years, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. So, there's quite a lot I've got to discuss here after we finish the After Years. It's about, what, 2 years, I think, since I started the first Final Fantasy IV? So, quite some time. And I really enjoyed it. I hope everybody else did. It was really fun to play through the After Years again. I mean, for the PSP remake. I have to say I enjoyed the remake quite a bit, much more than the Wii version. I highly recommend this one over it, but hey, if you got a Wii, check it out as well. It's about $30 total with all the chapters, I think. It's a really good game, and if you like Final Fantasy IV, definitely recommend. So, some of you may remember, way back a few parts, if not, then I guess this will be a bit of a surprise for you, that I said that there is something else that is a part of this game. We have one more thing that's exclusive only to the PSP version of the After Years. It wasn't in the WiiWare one before. And it was only unlockable after you finish the game. So we're going to explore that after this credit part here, and in the next part of it as well. So that should be fun. I can't wait for it. I mean, it's something that I've never experienced before. So that should be interesting. And I have to thank you guys as well for helping me choose the parties. I want to discuss a little bit about that too. I was honestly really surprised at the party choices. When I first announced that you guys would be deciding who I'd pick for the party, I was expecting absolute crap the entire time. Like, the first party I was expecting was Edward, Harley, Calcabrina, just because that's me. And Calcabrina, like the worst characters in the game. And you know how much I love Edward. And Harley as well. Harley. I can't, she's not very interesting. So thank you for voting really good parties. I enjoyed all of the new ones that I had to work with. Even some characters that, I haven't worked with in my playthrough of the Wii version. Like Ursula, and I didn't put Sid in at all when I was playing through it, so it was really nice. I really liked the change just to see everybody come in. I mean, there's a few characters that never got voted, like Calca never got voted at all, Hardly and Gecko never got voted. And so that they're kind of the pity party, I'm sorry. But for the next part that's coming up here, that's the exclusive thing, I'll be going back to all the videos that I've ever asked for parties and determining 300 parties, from the least amount of votes to the most amount of votes, and yeah, so just kind of a little preview to expect that we'll be using 3 parties total for this thing that's coming up. It's not very big. I mean, it's just it's basically like a giant battle is what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is until, next time. We'll find out then. And so back to the whole story of this game. Let's get back into that. I wanted to say a few questions about that. It's not a bad story. The writing could be a little bit better for sure. Just because everything kind of stopped making sense suddenly when the creator was in. And it didn't really work as well as it should, like the whole crystals being video recorders for some reason, watching over us, and the creators deciding we weren't just good enough, so we're just gonna, put the moon into the earth, why not? And it just raises a lot of questions, like, if the crystals were videos recorders, then why did Golbez collect them in the first game, and how did it summon the giant? There's just a lot of weird questions. But overall, I enjoyed the game, and I hope you did too. So, next time, I'll be taking on the exclusive edition to the After Years. I hope you'll enjoy what it is. I'm excited for it. Until then, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys then.